A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. Um, Now, this is truly, truly a spiritual message for sure. And this is also an eye-opening message and a very explicit eye-opening message concerning this matter because, I mean, man, like a foolish woman knows nothing. She is simple and knoweth nothing. Man. Or he said a foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. The same type of matter. But I mean, man, this stuff is real because God is truly, truly intentional about these different things, as many of you beings and individuals may have heard me say, but he is. And you women, he's overall saying, like, you guys don't know anything. That's what he's truly saying. And it's majority of you women. Yes, it is. Because God is not. God is very much aware of you women and how you women think and how you women operate concerning men and concerning him and concerning God too, and how you view God and all that stuff. God is aware of that. And he said you guys are clamorous and simple and knoweth nothing. And overall, as God is breaking this down to me in the spirit, even now, he's overall saying that you guys don't really take him serious, and you don't take the God of Israel serious. So he's basically saying that he's not going to give you any insight, wisdom, revelation, understanding. He's not going to give you any insight because he said a foolish woman is clamorous. She's simple and knoweth nothing. He's saying you're simple. He's saying you're simple-minded. He's saying that you don't look outside of yourself. You don't look to God. You don't look to the God of Israel. You don't look to the hills where your help cometh from, as he's leading me to say. You don't look towards that. You look towards men. You look towards the media. You look towards other people's approval of you. And God is not into all that. God is truly not a part of that. And that's why he said you are simple and knoweth nothing. And I have to agree with him on this because he's not lying. He's not lying. And, I see it for myself too, but God, the God of Israel, you got to understand, he sees this stuff on a much more higher capacity than I ever will. I'm just a part of his kingdom. So he does express these little things to me for sure. Yeah, but no, he sees it on a way, way more higher capacity than I ever will. And what I'm trying to tell you is that he is going to judge you women who are simple and knoweth nothing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even with you guys being simple and knoweth nothing, according to him. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. And honestly, the women that are in this category are truly women who are not in Christ. Women who do not desire God or follow God or love God. These are the type of women that are in this category. A foolish woman is clamorous, meaning just not knowing nothing. Clamorous, as in just relating to being foolish. You're basically just coming under. You're under God, but you're not knowing nothing. Is basically what that more or less means. And I want to say under God's wrath too, is what I'm trying to get to as well. Because, these type of women are foolish to God, is what I'm trying to tell you on a spiritual level, though. And I know you may not have heard a message like this, but this stuff got to be really discussed spiritually, because this stuff is not a game. And once again, these Christians, they're going to burn. They're going to burn. I'm just going to leave it at that, because they're not going to do this. They're not doing this. Man, but getting back to a foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. Yeah, God is saying you women don't really know anything. And yeah, honestly too, as God is leading me to say this, but he is trying to emphasize this to humble you women too. But believe it or not, majority of you women will not humble yourselves before God. You're not going to humble yourself before heaven and all this stuff. And God is going to judge you in the end. He's going to be like, I sent Mello. To be honest with you, yeah. If you really want to get into the in-depth part of this message and the reason why this is going out in this way, but he's gonna be like, I sent Mello, and I sent my other chosen people. I sent people to you And I even talk to you. This is what the God of Israel is even leading me to say. But he's going to be like, I even talked to you. I showed you through people, through circumstances. I showed you these things. I spoke to your mind. I told you to humble yourself, and you did not. So I allowed you to be simple and know of nothing. This is what God is going to tell you, many people, because many of you people think you're like outsmarting God and all this stuff, and you're not. You're not. You're truly not. I'm not either, is what I'm trying to relate to you as well. And God wants me to be transparent. I'm not. I'm truly not either, is what I'm telling you. But the thing about me is I'm not trying to. God knows my different circumstances and issues that I have in a way too. I don't really have many issues really, but I am still, human, and I am still, you know, I am still human, more or less, and I'm many more things beyond human, if I'm being real, but I am human too at the same time. But I am much more things on a spiritual level and concerning God and the kingdom of heaven. But more or less, yeah, I am still human. And outside of you other beings and all that stuff, man, this stuff gets deep. But I mean, yeah, overall, God is going to tell you people that, you women specifically, that, yeah, I allowed you to know nothing in the earth realm because you never humbled yourself before me. And honestly, when he tells you these things, it's not going to be a game, man, because all this time you thought you knew something, and you thought that your social status would give you some type of confidence in yourself. You thought that you didn't need people like me and these other different individuals. And God's going to be like, yeah, I sent Mello. I sent my other chosen people to you. I sent people to you numerous occasions, and you took them for granted. You act as if they were not mine, and they were, And I mean, I don't know what to say, because the thing is, I don't take people for granted and all that stuff like you people do. That's the thing. And God is leading me to say this stuff. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But I don't take people for granted. Like, there's many people I still, in thought of too. Rather they be somewhat worldly and stuff like that or not. I know who God has truly picked, and I know who he hasn't picked. And the God of Israel, God of Israel knows this stuff on a higher capacity concerning you individuals, of who he is interested in and who he is not. But getting back to being foolish and simple for you women, I mean, man, God is truly going to judge you women. And he's going to be like, yeah, I sent Mello. I sent Mello. I sent I sent this person. I sent that person. I sent all these individuals to you, and you did not truly respect them. You did not try to hear what they had to say to you concerning you. You did not try to hear. You did not try to hear from them. And these were my people, and any of you other people who are truly chosen by God, because I truly have to be led by his spirit. And once again, I cannot quench his spirit. And, many of you may not know what that means, but anyhow, I cannot quench him. So whatever God is saying, I just have to allow him to say through me in any other circumstance. This is not truly about me, but anyhow. Yeah, I mean, he's going to say these different things. The God of Israel is going to say this stuff. I sent Mello. I sent this prophet to you. I sent these evangelists to you. I sent these certain individuals to you to warn you about you. And you just kept going on and on. You kept going on and on thinking that you knew me, but you didn't. You did not know me. And I do not know you, is what God is going to say to a lot of you individuals. And man, it's going to be scary. It's going to be very scary, because a lot of you people think that you know God, and you women particularly think you know God, and you don't. And God is seriously bringing serious judgment, not only on the earth realm, but on you individuals, you women. So God is not going to allow you to know anything, is what I'm overall saying. Majority of you women, and you women who do know things, I mean, I salute you. I salute you, because this stuff is spiritual. And yes, God is... He is a merciful God. Yes, he is. And he will give you certain time and certain mercy and all that stuff. He will. Yes, he will. But majority of you women are not going to come out of this category of not knowing nothing and being simple. Simple-minded is also what God is leading me to say, So yeah, I mean, a foolish woman is clamorous. She's simple and knoweth nothing. So in other words, I don't really need to take advice from majority of you women, because most of you guys, you don't know who you are in God. You don't really believe in God either. That's another thing that he's leading me to say. You don't believe in him. You say you do, but no. Your heart says otherwise. It's not even so much your certain sins that you may struggle with, because no, this is truly not about being perfect. But the thing is, God knows if you truly believe in him or not. And he also knows if you will do his will. And he knows all these many other things. And you Christians, man, I mean, you Christian people are done too. Because you guys, once again, that false hope stuff that you give these people. But yeah, foolish woman is clamorous, and this could be even concerning Christians too. These certain Christian women are clamorous too to God, they're simple, and man, I mean, he's saying that you don't know much, and with all that being said, I mean, this stuff is deep, and yeah, I'm not taking advice from none of you women, if I'm being real, especially women who are not in God and don't know anything, is what I'm saying. You women who do not know who you are in God and don't want to know, yeah, I will not be taking any advice from you or anything in that nature. But with all that being said, yeah, most of you women don't know anything is what God is saying. And he will not allow you to get to know anything either if you do not humble yourself. That's what he's leading me to say. And, majority of you women will not be, doing that anyways. I already know. But this message is just a spiritual message. But with all that being said, man, I'm out.